We talk, we laugh, we learn together. Every skill, every style, every weather. From first time makes to pros who know. Every story starts with hello. This is Craft O'Clock, come on in. Amazing interviews, let the demos begin. From the people you know and the ones you love, sharing ideas, lifting each other up. It is Craft O'Clock, your creative home where inspiration never crafts alone. Viewers from around the world today, different places, same creative light. All like family, come as you are, say hello. We will meet you where you start. Our chat's buzzing, questions fly. Tips and tricks right before your eyes. Behind every make there's a story to tell. How it started, where it fell, where it went well. From bold new brands to familiar faces. Big ideas born in small craft spaces. No pressure here, just time to play. Creativity leading the way. This is Craft O'Clock, come on in. Amazing interviews, let the demos begin. From the people you know and the ones you love, sharing ideas, lifting each other up. It is Craft O'Clock, your creative home where inspiration never crafts alone. Come and join us, say hello. We are a lovely bunch, you should know. Kat and Adam guide you through with pop-ups from Scott and Julie too. What an amazing treat to share. Laughter, learning everywhere. So take a breath, we are nearly there. Screens are ready, sound is clear. Hearts are full, hands ready to create. It is almost time, do not be late. This is Craft O'Clock, come on in. Amazing interviews, let the demos begin. From the people you know and the ones you love, sharing ideas, lifting each other up. It is Craft O'Clock, your creative home where inspiration never crafts alone. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I hope you're good and I hope you're well. Let us know you can see and hear us. Can't see her.
Hi. For all of a few minutes.
Busy. She's busy today. She's come. The real reason she's come to hide.
Yeah, this. So we tidied this room on
Nice. Yeah.
Friday. Scott was like, this room needs tidying. Because this bit looks lovely. We've had a new picture hung on the wall.
Yeah, I've got it in
William
frame
Morris
today.
Print. And we've got some new prints over there for when we do more sit-down talky bits. But this is now my new meeting room.
Oh, is it?
I come in here when I need to hide or have a meeting or be on the phone.
I was going to go down there today. I was going to move everything over there today. But
Oh, yeah, you could do.
I could have done something. Yeah,
you?
but then I had to move it all back tomorrow.
Just a quickie from me. Hello, everyone. I hope you're still loving Craft O'Clock. We're nearly a year.
Nearly
which
a year.
is So
Thank you,
crazy.
Jackie.
And there is so much going on, not only to celebrate Hobbymaker's birthday, but also to celebrate Adam being with us for a whole year on Craft
And
O'Clock.
I don't know any about this.
So we've got loads of special things coming that people have been asking for.
You
I
threw
look
in a
all
small...
one colour. My lips,
No, it's
my
fine.
mouth.
These lights. Don't
But
cough that.
we have had a slight technical glitch recently, which means that we've been locked out of the email address. IT are working on it. That I should be back in it now. But we currently, if you are trying to get in touch with us via the lovely email address that we set up, they've done something which means that it's still there. We just don't have access to it.
No one can get in.
And I only found out because Adam was like, oh, I can't get into the email. And I was like, oh, I'll have a look at it. And I was like, oh, I can't get into the email either.
Because what normally happens is obviously at Late Night Live, we do a giveaway. We did that big giveaway for Deborah, I'm going to say, Denise. And then I normally write your address out and then hand it to Kat so it's easier. So I just got to go in the post box. I couldn't do any of that.
No.
Because I had no addresses. I can't get into anything. But there.
We're working on it. We will be back into the email soon, but maybe drop us a nice email so we've got something nice to read when we log back in. But my apologies if you are waiting for a reply. I'll get to it soon when I'm logged in.
Very, very busy.
But
What she is.
Lots is going on here at Hobby Maker.
Loads. I genuinely, I don't even know what's going on. To be I know bits about birthday.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't divulge anything.
I can't wrap my head around quite a lot at the moment. I'm trying to plan my weekends because, like, this weekend I'm free again, but it's my friend's birthday,
You're out.
so I'm going out. And then next weekend we've got Sandown.
Yes.
And then the weekend after, it's the first weekend of birthday. And then the weekend after, am I in Atlanta? Am I away?
Are you Atlanta-ing?
Me and Andy are nipping over the pond.
We'll tune in for that. We'll be with you.
We're doing a little. We were going to go over and see one of our suppliers over in America. Maybe the word Atlanta gave it away. And then Andy was like, let's make it a road trip. And I was like, it's my hen do the following weekend, Andy. I need to be home.
Yeah.
So we've got
nice.
loads going on, birthday plans, and then, like I said, Craft O'Clock's birthday.
Which I don't know. You threw something in this morning, which was a curveball.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, and then subject was changed rather quickly.
It was something that was asked for, though, wasn't it?
Was.
On the last
I want to see
chat
pictures
we've
of
had.
it.
I can show you a picture. It's something that is coming from Leona Glitzcraft.
So stay with us.
And it means you'll never be late for Craft O'Clock again.
You wanted it. You wanted it, people. It's on its way. I've not seen it either. I'm very excited. Very excited.
I'm going to nip back now.
Right, you go back to your meetings.
Yeah, big round of applause for Adam for keeping this all going
myself.
while I've been so busy.
We're all good.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
See you soon.
Sorry about the email address.
Sorry about the email, but we are on it. I'm getting to it. I'm moving into the middle. Right, now, today's Craft O'Clock. Oh, it's a good one today. Well, they're all good, let's be fair. It's another good one. As you read from the slide, I'm going to put it back in now. It's a double bubble and free stuff. You can't go wrong. You really can't. So we've got Sweet Factory today. Bradley's with me. I'm going to bring him in a minute. But if you shop during Craft O'Clock, we've got an SVG USB on for sale, or we've got a weeding tool set on sale as well for Craft O'Clock today. If you buy either of those today, and you also make a purchase during the TV show on the 23rd at 6 o'clock with our Helen, you will receive a free gift worth around a tenner is what you are going to get. But let's talk about everything to do with your weeding. This weeding tool set, we've only ever showed you once, and it was really brief. And I mean really, really brief. So we're going to go into more details today. Let's bring in the man himself. Oh, I hope this works. If you've got any questions for Sweet Factory as well, get them in. Anything to do with vinyl, paper, they are your vinyl distributors, is what they are. And it all works across all your machines. So don't just think we're going to be more talking about the scan and cut. Whereas, you know, on here we do cricket shows as well. We're going to show you how to use your cricket. It works across them all. He's the man, the myth, the legend, one of the hardest people to get hold of in the world of craft. But it always comes up trumps with some good deals. Our Bradley's here. Bud.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm blushing slightly. That's you make me sound far more important than I actually am, but I appreciate
You are.
it.
Let's be fair. Yeah. You are important when it comes to this,
because you, for having
as
me.
you say, no, you're more than welcome. And it's true in what we're saying. That slide. How quick do they work here at Hobby Maker? During the shows today, so all you need to do is purchase during Craft O'Clock today. The QR code's just above us. I will put the link into the chat for the people that want it. Also, you need to buy on the TV show on the 23rd, and we will go what's on that show as well. And they will receive a free gift. Is this correct?
Yes, this is entirely true. We're being irresponsible and giving everyone a nice treat. Hopefully make this year a bit better than last year. And I think they'll be really excited with it. It's going to be an entirely new product. It's never been on Hobby Maker. Am I allowed to say what it is? Or
of course you can. If you want it, you're giving it away. It's up to you.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone's very exciting. It's going to be a quilling set. I know lots of people are really into quilling. I don't have the hand-eye coordination to do it. It just goes everywhere for me. But for some people, it really works. And what we've done is we've created this quilling kit where instead of it just being loose pieces, it's been bound a bit like a book, the section of glue or like post-it notes, so it all stays together nice, nice, and then you can use it much more easily. And you get 25 different colors that you can all add in together, so you can make pretty much any design you can think of. It's all really high quality paper. It's mostly manufactured in the UK. It's just it's good. It's good stuff. Even if I do
It
say
is,
so
and it's
myself.
also one of those things as well that if you're not into your quilling, maybe you think, oh, okay, but I don't do quill. I've never done quilling before. They are beautiful small strips, even to be woven together to do backgrounds for papers and
Oh
cards and
yeah,
things, aren't they?
yeah. I mean, people put them in picture frames as well. So if you think, it's kind of it's like a papercraft version of cross stitching, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see some really incredible things. The amount of time some people spend on it is just unbelievable, and they're videos of people doing it on YouTube. You could watch for hours. To be honest, it's quite relaxing.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah,
We've tried it. We've done it on Craft O'Clock. We've made some
yeah,
things with Tilly Victor, and we know there's somebody coming up in March as well. PD Quilling, they're going to go into it. So you're
yeah,
basically stocking up on your stash, is what you're going to be doing. But remember, you need to buy something from this hour. And may I say the items that we've only got 2 items on today, so it's you
yeah.
know what
Nice
you're
and
going
simple.
for. Nice and simple, which
Hmm.
is what we like. You've only got until midnight to get them, though. Okay, so this Craft O'Clock, because we know people watch this into the night and they watch it next week and things like that. We've seen all that from the algorithms that we've got on the shows. But this deal will only last till midnight on the 16th of February. So if you are watching this back next year, the offers run out. It's the 16th of February, 2026. That's when this offer will run out. Scan the QR code at the top of the screen. Also, I've thrown the link into the chat as well. Let's start, first of all, though, if we may, with the
Yeah.
weeding tool, because this is a set I think everyone needs a set of these weeding tools because it covers
One of these.
it sort of covers a bit of everything in there, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. So, yeah, we started putting these together over a year ago, and it takes because they all had to be branded and everything, and we wanted the quality to be good. It took a long time to get the right supplier, contacting them, going back and forth. We launched them on a show not too long ago. I
Yeah,
think it
yeah,
was the
yeah.
end of last year. They were very, very popular, and people are very happy. I These are what I use every day, and they come in a nice storage box, which is just really useful because you can put whatever you want in it, really. And you get a selection. There's a total of 3 items you get. Most So there's a selection of different weeding picky tools, as I call them. I don't know if anyone else calls them picky
No, no,
tools.
no. I'm with you on this one, but
Yeah,
once again, what
uh,
I like about them, look how beautiful they are, first of all. But also, if you're
yeah,
into your decals or you're into your stickers, maybe not vinyl, but you're into your stickers and you can't lift them up, this is
yeah,
a perfect way to lift up your stickers.
yeah. Because I don't have really long fingernails. I know some people do, but I don't, so I can't do that. I'm sure you might have the same problem.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And then you've got your scraping tool, which is called a spudger. Apparently, that's the official name is a spudger.
Oh,
Learn something new. And
you
then
do.
yeah, this is your weeding tool pot. So when you're weeding, you go like that. It'll suction onto the desk, hold it in place, and then these allow you to sort of scrape off your little like those tiny little bits of vinyl or card or whatever you're working with. Um, it catches them, so you can just get them off nice and easily, and you're not there trying to, peel it off one after another.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it. I love one of these kits. I use a pair of tweezers at the moment and they're really fiddly and they
Ah,
bend all the corners up. But with
yeah,
this, you've got
yeah,
those super fine points for your stickers and things like that. But also, if you're not into, once again, you're thinking, well, I don't know. Break this down. The squidger, the smudger, spludger,
spudger.
spudger.
So that's
There
for
we
getting
go. I'm gonna.
getting all your bubbles out when you're laying something down. And it's also for if you made a bit of a mistake and it's gone down wrong, it allows you to get it off whatever medium you're placing it on much more
That's
easily, because it's a paint scraper that doesn't scratch everything up, basically.
But it also,
Um,
it's nice as well if you're gluing things down and you want to smooth it all out. Once
yes.
again, there's
Oh,
so
yeah,
many
yeah.
uses that you've got for these ones. And what were the different
Yeah.
ends on the pickers? What were the different? What are
Yeah.
the different ends on them?
Yeah. So, oh, that's gone
You're all
walkabouts.
good.
Yeah. So you have a nice, sorry, nice
No, you're
pointy
fine.
one.
Yeah,
Uh, it's going the opposite way around for me. Then this one just has a nice curve. This is the one that I use most. Sorry, that's the one with the nice straight curve. This is the one I use mostly, which has got a similar sort of curve, but it's then got an extra kink into it, and I think that makes it a lot easier. Um, there's a huge debate here in the office about which one is better or not. Nobody can agree. So yeah, everybody watching will be either shouting at me, going, "No, no, no, you've got the wrong way," or "Yes, yes, he speaks the God's honest truth. That is the only one I'll ever use." There is never an agreement on it.
But it is one of them. I'm going to put the QR code back at the bottom of the screen. But it is
Yeah.
one of those things that when you've got them, you've got them, and you only need to purchase them once. The quality that they're made
yeah.
from, long as you look after them, I'm guessing they should last you.
Yeah, if they last under 10 years, come back to me in a decade's time and tell me you want a refund, and I'll ask who you are and how you got my number. But no, yeah, they will last a good while. And of course they're all color coded as well, but you can also you have little loops on the bottom.
I
So if
like
you want to
these.
hang them on a hook, like in your craft room, you can have them hanging up, and they're much more accessible. So they're designed to be used. Yeah, please, use them, abuse them. That they'll be able to take it.
If you want to go from there, £24.99, I think value for money in this is phenomenal for what you actually get. Because remember, not only do you get 5 tools in total, you get 3 of your picks. You also get your squidger downer tool, your splurger, and then you also get that pot, which is suction to the desk. Once again, if you're watercoloring and you want to fill it with water, it's not going to move off your desk
good.
that you've got on that one, which I love.
Good idea.
If you want to go old school and you want to give us a call like you normally would on the main channel, remember it's still cap postage, £4.95. The item number you are going to need is L05071. L05071 is that item number. If you want to give someone a call because you're placing orders for something else, maybe you don't use QR codes or the links that we've sent you, you can still use the call center with Craft the Clock as well. It's L05071 is the item number you are going to need. Or scan that QR code just above me, or I've put the links into the chat. But that's not the only thing that we've got on the show. This next one, the value for money in this is ridiculous. £19.99 is going to get you 100 unique cutting files.
Yes. Yeah, this is our USB, and you're right. We should put the prices up. I agree. We'll double them overnight. Yeah. Yes, these are 100. They were professionally designed. And then I spent, because obviously this will work with the Brothers Scan and Cut. You can plug the USB directly into there, and you can just select the files, see which ones you want, resize them, whatever. But there's also a lot of we're looking at lots of people would plug it into the computer, and then that would go to the to either your brother or other cutting cutting machines like Cricut or whatever else. And obviously that can be a bit tricky. So I spent weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks getting it so that when you plug it into the computer, it would open up a bit like a web page.
Okay.
But it would give you this sort of curated look that allows you to click through to download files, and it looks so much better. Not to be smug about it,
Go on, Bradley.
but it
Say
looks
it as
so
it
much
is.
better.
Say it as it is.
And you can then do it that way, and it's a lot easier to look at the different files on a computer that way. But it will still work with all of the cutting machines when you plug it in. Everything, yeah, it's seamless.
And this is what we love
yeah.
about. I was just going to try and do the maths while you were talking then about that. So we're talking more or less pence is what we're talking about per cutting file that you've got on here. 19p?
19.9999
999
p.
pence is what you,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
for remember for those people that are like okay, but remember a cutting file you can go as big as your mat will go. If we're talking brother, you can go as big as a 12 by 12 mat. Imagine getting the dies in all those millimeter increments going up would cost you more than 1999.
Oh, it'd be horrendous. Yeah, I would agree.
It really would. Obviously, on everyone's lips and in all in the chat at the moment, it's
Yeah.
what's actually on this USB. Is it possible that we can see some of the files?
It is indeed. Yes, this is one. This is one I made. Sorry, it's one we made very much earlier, quite a long time ago, actually, because we've taken this to craft fairs. So you get your selection. These are just, and then there are some more here. I'm behind the screen, so I hope you can see it. And then here's some of our weeding toolboxes. They, when you buy them, they won't stick to the wall. We've added Velcro.
I'm with you.
If you want to stick them to the wall, you'll have to add your own Velcro. Just FYI, or you keep them in the storage box. Really.
So there's a load.
I would keep them in the storage box.
There's a load of files on there then. So we're talking all those hundreds of files. We saw a few with cooking that we saw on there. What are the other elements that we've got, Bradley? Because it was very quick. What are we looking at?
Sorry. Yeah. So you have a whole selection. It's divided into different categories. So there is a category for different baby items. Oh, so yes, you're right. I did do that too quickly, I guess.
Yeah. Slow it down, Bradley. Slow it down. We've still got 20 minutes. We've got 20 minutes to go.
Know. I'm too excited and I've had too much coffee to get me going. Yeah. So as you can see, so these are your sort of sentiments. Obviously, you know, as Mother's Day is coming up, you know, that would be something that'd be really interesting for a lot of people. But you have just quite a big selection. So certainly things that you'll be able to make decals for. So if you have your sugar pot in your kitchen and you want to style it up a bit more, make it a bit more exciting, you know, there are lots of things for that, as well as yeah, this is my this is my favorite one, which is make mine a gin. It doesn't mention adding tonic water in anywhere there.
Just pure gin.
Yes, maybe with a bit of ice. And then you've also got, so if you have a nursery or a kids room, or if you yourself are a child, you know, these are very good and give you a nice bit of variety of things that you can add in.
I love
so these. Yeah, we did a mock-up. We did actually do these on t-shirts. They've just they've disappeared somewhere. I don't know what. So these are a mock-up of some of the designs we did. So obviously baby grow, and then some t-shirts that you can add in, particularly if you use our HTV vinyl. That is really, really high quality stuff that is great for applying to, you know, tote bags, t-shirts, jumpers. I know Americans say sweaters, but I will call it a jumper.
But it's all there, and this is what this is what we love. Remember, you can change the soles of these. And now remember, don't just think there's cutting files on your on card. If you've got your Mylars, you could turn every single one of those into a stencil, different sizes. Using the vinyl as well, because I think Helen's done it in the past. Helen Kirkham, using the vinyl from Sweet Factory, you can turn them into nail art and things like this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can absolutely, or indeed on screws as well.
There is so much you can do, and remember, it's £19.99. So it's $19.99 is what you're looking at for this one. And remember, once again, if you purchase anything during this Craft O'Clock on the 16th of February 2026 up until midnight tonight, we will hold your order until Monday of next week. When the show is on, there is a TV show on over on Hobby Maker with our Helen. We'll also be having a sneak peek into that show next week as well. But I am going to tell you what's coming up on it. You will get a free gift. Those beautiful quilling papers worth £10 is what you're going to get on that one. So what is on the show next week? I know we will be chatting next week as well, and hopefully Helen will be joining us then as well. So it'll be all three of us.
Yeah.
But what are we looking at on the show for people that are thinking, okay, I like the cut of your jib.
You've
told me what I can buy now, but next week you could be selling loo rolls for all I know, Adam. So what are we selling next week?
We'll be selling loo roll. No,
there you go. So if you want a loo roll and a weeding tool,
no, we are selling rolls. So that's positive news, because you said about for the brother and the certainly for the scan cut. I don't know if the brother, I think, does do it as well. Is it goes up to 12 inches by 24 inches.
Yes.
Which allows you to do some really, really intricate designs. And we've sold our products in A4 generally, because it's the best of both worlds. It's big enough but not too big. So this show is really exciting. We're doing a selection of not just 12 by 12 but 12 by 24 inch rolls.
Nice.
They're going to be in this huge, big selection, which I can give you a sneak preview of, as long as you don't tell Kat, because
she's far too busy, Bradley. She's far too busy for all this at the moment. Bless her.
Especially with Liam did the job of 5 people, so I don't know how anyone's going.
Just Kat now, Kat and Julie.
Yeah. So, yes, as an idea, this is us packing. It takes a long time to get this stuff done, but it is fun and satisfying. So here are some of our vinyl rolls. So these are they're all going to be self-adhesive. There's a big selection, and there you go. There are not just sort of glitter effects, but there's this very fine sort of metallic looks, and there's a huge selection. So an example would be, this is a black metallic shimmer. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, we can see the shimmer. We can see that there. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. Really, really good selection of colors and sort of patterns underneath them. And you'll be receiving them in a Western storage tube.
Oh, a Western storage tube. I've heard of the boxes. I've never seen a Western storage tube.
Oh, now I have to get up again. Here we are. Nice. Yeah, Western storage tubes. These things are fantastic. Especially, we don't sell these, but if anyone's moving house and they've got a load of posters, Mr. Weston, he does sell these. They will fit A1 posters. They're not the cheapest, but it will be a lot cheaper than trying to get new posters or anything like that. They will protect it through hell or high water. And what you do, you untwist them like this. It's really
sturdy.
Really, really solid. And yes, you'll then get your vinyl in here. Because it's a high quality vinyl. Once you get it out, it will lie flat on the your brother cutting mat or whatever you use. You just give it a minute to lie down a bit, and it will stick to the brother mat, and it cuts really, really well. I know I've purchased every brand of vinyl you can find in this country, and there isn't really any that is comparable in the consumer space.
I've got a question for you, Brad. I've got questions for you. Now, I've had it checked from my end. Diamond Crystal, who lives over in the States, she's a good old friend, is what she is. I've known her for years, since I started in TV. About 15 years ago on Good Morning Hachanda is where I first met Diamond. Diamond says, does Hobby Maker ship to the US, and how does the tariff affect the final prices? So, Diamond, just background from my end, then we'll ask Bradley how it works. That we don't hear as Hobby Maker. I sent a screenshot of your question to Kat, and I was waiting for Kat to get back to me. Kat's just got back to me now. She's just been standing here next to me. Hobby Maker, we don't. But this is the question I'm going to throw over. Bradley, do you ship, if we went to your website, Sweet Factory Arts and Crafts, Do you ship to America?
Okay, so this is I actually studied economics at university. And this is the first time in my entire time doing this job where it might have actually been useful at some point to have studied that at university. It has never come up beforehand. In terms of the tariffs, generally the case is that if a item is under a certain value, I think it was about $720. There isn't a import tariff. It was one of the reasons why Timu was so successful, because their stuff, it wouldn't even get checked at the border because the value was lower than what was required. That, as far as I'm aware, hasn't changed since things have happened. We are able to ship to the US. We are able to ship to the EU if you want. We don't ship to France because we don't like, they're French. Don't trust them. Sorry, I
That
should
is,
say.
they are the views of Bradley and not of Craft the Clock, may I say.
No,
They
no.
are
Okay, yeah.
Bradley's
Sorry about
comments
that.
and nothing
No,
to do with Craft the
my
Clock.
my
So, if
views
you're
don't
French, I sincerely apologise.
my views don't reflect that of hobby makers. Sorry, I will keep jokes down. Yeah, we can ship all over, but the best thing that you can really do is give us a call, or if you want an email, and just say what you want, and I'll work out a way of doing it, and then I'll give you, like a quotation, and make sure that it's right for you and that it'll get to you on time, a reasonable condition. And I'll
Was
just do it.
that,
It's like a bespoke order.
Bradley, would that stand still? Because I don't know if Diamond's wanting to purchase off this show or
Mm.
future shows going forward. Diamond, we can ask every supplier that we bring on here. It's not a problem. But if they are, I know we do have a lot of people watching over in America. Does this offer
Yep.
still stand for those for their free gift if they even went direct to you? So if they bought either of the products directly from you
Oh,
today, and then
yeah.
they watch Hobby Maker online, maybe on Monday, think, right, I'm going to go that, and they went to you direct again over in America, would the free gift of the £10 still stand?
Absolutely, yes. And as far as I'm aware, there isn't due to be any major changes in tariffs at the moment. It requires an act of Congress. So as long as you order before midnight on this show, and then you're looking at that show on the 23rd, yes. Even if you're in Antarctica, we'll post it to you. It'll just take a long time to get there.
There you go. Big words, big words. What's the website, Bradley? Give me the website address just so people can go and have a look if they are elsewhere and we don't ship there as Hobby Maker.
Oh yeah, so it's sweet-factory.co.uk. You can find most of our products there, although we do Hobby Maker exclusives from time to time. They will only ever be on Hobby Maker. They're Hobby Maker really good to deal with. They're very friendly. I mean, everybody watching knows that already, so I don't need to repeat that. Yeah, lots of products on our website, and if you're doing something, it might be a bit tricky where you're living, just reach out and we'll try and work with you, make sure that you're happy with everything that way.
Once again, would it be easier, Bradley, if they are going to email you, especially if they're from the States or they've got a question, if they just mention that they saw you on Craft O'Clock, just so you roughly know that they're a Hobby Maker, they're a loyal Hobby Maker customer?
Yeah, no, that I think really important to do that, because otherwise it will get very complicated, and just to want to guarantee that you do get this free gift. So if you are doing this from wherever, just make sure to mention that. And then, of course, we can keep an eye on it and sort everything out. So yes.
There you go. So if you are watching from over the pond, I say, you know how it works with Hobby Maker. You may have ordered in the past. But if you're liking what you are seeing, and as I said, not everything that's on Hobby Maker, that some of the stuff that we've seen already today, where she was wandering around the office, some of that's not even been bought to Hobby Maker yet. I know we were talking before we came on air that we used to do back in the day cardstock, but we don't.
Yes.
You haven't even bought that. You haven't You've sort of dabbled with Hobby Maker, but you've not really bought it fully over here yet. So you can get cardstock over from Sweet Factory. What sort of cardstock are we talking about, though?
Yeah, so it's we've got actually a very wide selection of different kinds of cardstock. So in terms, it's we've got this quite large selection. What we do, it was going to be on this show, but we couldn't get it on in time. It's called a Spectrum pack, Mega pack, whatever you want to call it, and you get either 80 GSM paper, which is really good for layering. Matting and layering,
Hmm.
but also 160 card. They come in 25 colors, and you get them in a nice Western storage box to keep it protected. Those we are going to be offering on Hobby Maker shortly, but we also have a huge selection of cards that goes all the way up to 600 GSM. Um, a lot of this stuff you cannot buy anywhere else. We bought the last of what was available in this country, and we've got it, and then we sell it every now and again, while still trying to keep enough of it back so that more people can experience it. So yeah, we've got a massive selection. You've got some of it's hammered finished, some of it's a pearlescent feel, and obviously it goes up to 600 GSM. Some of it,
Is it
but
all A4 or are we talking 12 by 12? What sort of sizes are we
um,
talking?
so we generally, with the cardstock, we have been selling it in A4. However, it is available. We've done it in A3.
Nice.
One person wanted A1, and we were able to give them some A1. Uh,
Big.
they I will say they picked it up from here. There's no way we can post that. That is it's a big envelope to try and do that.
That is, that's huge.
So yeah, so we have the paper we've got. It's over a meter in length.
Oh
Some
my
of this stuff.
word.
Yeah, it's over a meter in length, and we're cutting it down using it's a professional guillotine machine, like you would see at a paper manufacturer's.
Uh,
It's got a lot
so
of
if you
safety
want
features, fortunately.
if you want your papers, go over and check it out over on Sweet Factory. As I say,
Yeah,
we are going to be
I will.
bringing them, as Bradley said, we are going to
Yeah,
be bringing them towards the end of the month of
yeah.
February, starting the
I
start of March.
Yeah, I will also say that there are some of our cards is available on the Hobby Maker website. So we don't have a brand page, I believe, quite at the moment. But if you go
Oh,
into
okay.
brands and then S, you'll find us there. There is a selection. We do textiles for HTV. There's a reasonably big selection of card on there, as well as all the usual things you would expect in vinyl that we've worked with Hobby Maker for selling over the last year or so. I think might be over a year now.
I think it
I'll
might. I
have
think it might
I'll
be over a year. I think
I'll
time
have to.
flies. Generally, time
It's
flies.
it's yeah, it's your 1 year
Oh, 1st of
anniversary coming
April.
up.
1st of
Yeah,
April.
is it 1st of April?
We've been here for a whole year. Who knows
Wow,
what they've got planned though, Bradley? Who knows?
it'll be
Um,
April Fool's Day, so
it
they
will,
could
which
do
is really
something big.
weird, isn't it? What a day to start work. April Fool's Day is the day we actually went
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, that would be an interesting one. I dread to think what secret, secret thing Cat's got
Well, this is
planning.
the thing, and because I saunter in and saunter out again, so I do this,
Yeah,
and we're gone. We don't linger around. We go again. So
I
who
mean,
knows what they've got surprised?
I'm expecting your 1 year show. It'll be sort of like you're doing the show, and then suddenly the wall behind you just falls down, or
I
things
would,
like
I would love that.
that
Do
would
a
be
big number
fun.
at the end. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can do
yeah,
that, Bradley.
really
It's been done
dramatic.
in the past. I've done it in the
Yeah,
past. Feathers
yeah,
galore is what we can do. Right, and time is nearly time. But just before
yep,
we go, I just want to
yep,
recap on the two deals that we've got today. So let's go back to the beginning if we can. For those people that have just joined us, remember anything that you buy during Craft O'Clock today, there are 2 items that you can buy today on Craft O'Clock. And if you also purchase from Sweet Factory Show on Monday the 23rd, which is a week
yep,
today at 6 p.m. when Helen's with us, with all those beautiful glitters that we've seen, vinyls and things, you will receive a free gift. So you need to purchase today and you need to purchase from TV next week. The orders will be collated, so you can't just buy from one and went, oh, I also bought from this one. We will know who's bought what, so do not worry. You will also then get a free gift worth £10. How do you do this? Well, all you simply need to do is either scan the QR code that is just up here. I'll make it big for you just for the time being before we go back in, or scan the one at the bottom. The link are currently in the chat as we talk at the moment. I have just put all the links in the chat. So wherever you're watching, whether you're watching us on YouTube, on your TVs, if you're watching us on Facebook, we're there as well, on TikTok, everything. All the links are currently in all the chat platforms. Scan that. That will take you to the Craft O'Clock brand page. We have our very own brand page, which changes daily. The deals that are on there at the moment from Sweet Factory will only stay until midnight tonight. Okay, so they'll stay from midnight tonight. Let's go first of all, though, to that weeding tool for £24.99. This is brand new. It was only launched a couple of weeks back, I want to say. Last time Bradley and Helen were with me on the show. But this flew on TV. This is, I think everyone should have one of these, but I genuinely think everyone should have one because I think you'd find uses for it everywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's really useful, and there's, of course, you can see that these have all been fitted. These were actually cut out on a Brother machine, and this is some of the cardstock we actually sell. Don't ask me which one it is because I can't remember this moment in time.
Not worried.
This is some of the cards, but it's a big part of what we do. Is, of course, everything that we do. It has no, single-use plastic packaging in it. So basically, everything you can do is recyclable. So you can take this insert out, have them rattling around in there, and put a load of other stuff in a storage box. But yeah, everything. This is what it comes wrapped in. We've glued every single one of these by hand. I can tell you that for certain. And it just means that everything you get, all our packaging, you can put straight into the recycling bin. And a lot of it, it will be it'll last for a long time. We don't want to do, we don't want to do low quality items.
No, I love them. So £24.99. You get 5 tools in total. That's 3 weeding tools.
Yep.
The spudger,
yeah.
Spudger.
Which is, if you're putting a screen protector on your phone, that's exactly the kind of thing you need for that. Yes, so that's the reason I know their name. Yeah,
and then you also get your what's that other tool called? It's not a bin. What would you call it?
We call it a weeding pot.
Makes sense.
Yes, convoluted name, but yeah, it'll suction onto your table, and then as you see when you're using your picky tools, these sort of petal-like things, it'll allow you to sort of pull off whatever you want.
I like it,
and it'll keep in there. You're no longer trying to, scrape it off and stick it on something else.
As we all know, Helen Kirkham swears by them as well. She does the social media for Sweet Factory as well. Our Helen loves all of her tools. She was very excited when the tools were on the show that you
don't want to get between Helen and her weeding tool pot.
You don't touch the weeding tool pot. That's the rule. That's the rule.
Oh yeah.
You do not touch her weeding tool. You do not go near them. Unless she says you can. And the other thing, Safe Bradley's knees up and down. We'll have one more view and then we'll call it a day. That you've got this one. Is that USB for £19.99. You get 100 unique images that you get on there. They will work on your scan and cut. They will also work on your Cricut as well. And Bradley, you had as you said earlier in the conversation, you had a big part in this. So if we are putting it onto our laptops, when we sort of plug and play, it does come up with a fancy page rather than us just scrolling through the files.
Yeah, it'll open up. You'll see there's a thing, and it'll say start. It will open up in your web browser, and then you can click around. It'll remind you. I'm showing my age a bit here, but you used to get computer programs on CDs. Sometimes with the newspaper and stuff. It functions a bit like that. So if you imagine, it works a bit like that, and then with like the coloring in the background and everything, and the buttons, Spent ages trying to get them to look right.
So if
So
you, so
I'm
is
hoping
that
people
for
really enjoy it.
if we're using things like a cricket? Because obviously that's all PC based, a cricket, isn't it? So
Yeah,
is it
yeah,
easier just
yeah,
then to
exactly.
drag and drop?
Yeah, effectively. So it allows you to sort of like preview them and look at them a bit with a bit more ease. And you can click through back and forth, and you can download them and everything like. And it makes it harder for accidentally deleting something, which
That's true.
is a big problem. So it makes it better for everybody that way. You know, it
No,
keeps them
it's also true, and
secure.
it's also nice as well for if you're doing, because not many people do it. That if you're using your Art Spira app, which is the Brother Scan and Cut
Oh
app that
yes,
you can get, you
yes.
can also then drag and drop into that. Because remember, with Art Spira, you can do that
Mm.
anywhere in the world. You do not need to be next to your machine. You can create files and then go back and drop. So I quite like that. Does it also mean that we can plug that USB straight into our Scan and Cut if we wanted to and still work from it?
Yeah, it will work in your scan and cut. Absolutely no problem at all. So with that, it will just work as you would normally expect. You open it up on the brother screen. You'll see the folders. They're separated so that you can work at from baby to kitchen to bedroom, and it should give you a good selection. You can use that on your brother, adjust the size. If you buy some of the 12 by 24-inch vinyl on Monday, which I hope you do, then you can do some really really big designs on that.
I love it. I absolutely
And
love it.
yeah,
There's loads you can do. Unfortunately, Bradley, time has beaten us.
and I'll
The
have to go
time
for
thief
another
is back. So I
coffee.
have to hand the YouTube feed back to the main channel, so we can
No,
stream on
yeah,
YouTube for the main channel as well. We will be with Bradley next Monday, a week today, 12 o'clock today. And Helen, we're
yeah.
going to look at all the stuff that's coming up on the 6 o'clock show. I have it here in the studio, so we'll have a proper look through everything that's coming up on the show. But remember, you need to
Mm,
buy this hour to be eligible for that free gift worth £10.
yeah.
So think, oh, well, hold on. You need to purchase first. It won't work the other way round.
Oh
Unfortunately, it
no,
only
no, no.
works this way that you've got on that one. Bradley, I will see you in a week's time. Have a beautiful week, whatever you're
Yeah.
up to.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to we're just about to pack up the stuff to send down to Cat for the show on Monday. So make sure it gets there on time.
There you go. So we'll have it here in the
Yeah.
studio. Thank you, Bradley. Have a lovely day.
Okay, you too. Thank you so much
Speak
for
to you
having
soon.
me. And
Bye.
I'll
Oh, he's a good egg. He's a good egg. Bradley is a good egg. Right, remember, if you want to get hold of those free gifts worth £10, those quilling papers, you need to purchase during this show. For me, I'd go for that weeding tool bundle. Okay? I'm meant to be impartial. I know. I understand. But I would. That's a bundle and a half. Those 3 picky tools, your little weeding bin, and you get that squidger that you can either use on your scan and cut, that you can use on your cards to make sure everything's flat. Stickers, vinyl, bubbles. For me, that's where it would be for £24 and 99 pence. That's what I would go for, regardless of your free gift. Take that all out the equation for the time being and the Monday show. I'd buy one of them. Once you've got it, you've got it. And you won't need to buy another one because they're going to last. Long as you look after it, they will last and grow with you. And then if something takes your fancy on Monday's show, bosh, job done. You're going to get your free gift. But if you don't, you're going to miss out on that weeding tool, and I would not want you to miss out on that one. Joe's here. USB sounds great, like how you can use across machines. First machine to know, the first USB that I know that can do that, I've worked with a lot of USBs and a lot of files. The first USB that I know that will work on both machines, which is sort of a game changer that you've got. Right, I've got to go. I will see you back here tomorrow for a little bit of centangling with our Helen. Oh, yeah, we're going centangle crazy is what we are tomorrow. There is loads coming up, as Kat said, with Hobbymaker's birthday, with our birthday here at Craft O'Clock. Some of those things, I don't really know what's going on. To be perfectly honest, I'm going to go and ask questions now. If you want to get hold of them, QR code is just there. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. I will see you tomorrow from 12 o'clock. I'll see you then. Ta-ra.